Hello, everybody. Welcome back to IPL 5 at the Cosmopolitan of Las Vegas. This is semifinal number 2 for our wildcard qualifier. This is our only on-site qualifier. The rest of the other 7 teams all qualified online or were invited. That was SK Gaming that actually got that invitation spot. You know, we had 4 North American teams earn their way in. Planet Express, Complexity, which was, you know, qualified as Fixia.
Yes.
Spin Move and Epsilon were our 4 North American teams. We also had TCM Gaming from Europe and Colwyn from Europe coming all the way out here to play in our $100,000 Shootmania tournament tomorrow and on Sunday. The 8th team will be determined tonight. After this semifinal will be the finals. Fnatic Raid Call is already waiting there for the winner of Dignitas and Monomaniac. Game number 2 is loaded up. They're warming up. What do you think we should do?
You know, I'm really excited. And by the way, guys, in case you don't know who we are, I'm Golden Boy FTW. I'm also kind of all over in the chat, just, you know, talking to people. That's where I'm getting my intel from. And this fine gentleman right here with the hair and the jacket and the shirt and then the thing, that's Josh Sutherland. So just give Josh a round of applause because he is a hard worker and has helped in organizing all of this here today. So high five, buddy.
Awesome. Thank you very much for the
all
props.
Right.
But we got a game here. I'm going to say
we
ready.
Got a game.
I'm going to say ready. I don't hit F6 because I'm just a spectator. But I type RDY, and then the game starts.
RDY.
RDY.
You know, yeah, technology and all that.
Yeah, beep, bop, boop. I am a robot. So.
Yes, beep, bop, boop. Okay.
Yeah, so it's starting. We got Felon, actually, for Monomaniac Esports attacking in first. The map is Fortress. It's game 2 in a best-of-5 series. Right now, Dignitas is leading 1-0, but that's not to say this couldn't go the distance, as only 1 attacking round was taken on either side on the first map collided. And Fortress is one of those maps that's a little bit tougher to attack on, in my opinion. Moving from the low ground to the high ground can be really, really difficult. Especially since against a great team like Dignitas.
Yep, and Felon here for the attack. You know, the leadoff, obviously very important. You know, it's the person that you believe the most will be able to get that attack round win to open it up here. But here is something crazy as Felon actually is getting a lot of pressure put on him here as Dignitas kind of just put him into a corner. No respect as they just flooded him there and managed to take him out.
In a corner.
Nobody puts Felon forward.
Except Dignitas.
It's like one of those moments where you just say, everybody loves Frisco.
Everybody loves Frisco.
Everybody loves Frisco.
Actually, no, I got a boo from the crowd.
You got a
sorry,
okay.
Sorry, Frisco.
All right, here we go. Kawa for Dignitas now as he's going to be attacking here and, of course, hailing from Sweden, as it says below his name. So that's cool.
Yeah, that's cool.
He's from pretty far.
That's
coming
cool.
all the way to Las Vegas, Nevada.
Yeah, I can't believe he wanted to come to Vegas to play video games for a bunch of money. Like,
who does that?
Yeah, I don't know.
Just people who are very good.
But that was a really good shot. That's a second really good shot. Off to a great start. That's 3 so far. That's a 2-0 lead now for Dignitas. Only the second attacking round that we've seen in this entire best-of-5 series. So Hot Mustard, Pop Trunk, and Felon still looking to put their first attacking round up. This is kind of playing out similar to Fnatic versus Do Not Jump in their series just moments ago. You know, Do Not Jump was sticking right there with them on defense, but you know, the lasers really have to happen in this competitive mode elite.
Yeah, you know, the one thing to take away from all this is that, and look at that. Wow, Kawa with 2 shots there.
Yeah.
You know, I was going to say was that we do have, you know, like, it was a very close matchup here, but you have to point out that the Hot Mustard and his team, MME, picked the Fortress because they felt very confident in it. Obviously, you know, they feel like they were able to capitalize on the defense. Maybe they know what they want to do on offense, but really Dignitas has been benefiting from that choice here as, you know, they are currently up 1-0 in this series, and if they go 2-0, that will be a really bad position for MME to be in here. Of course, you know, Dignitas, no slouches indeed, and they have a lot of fighting to do here. But Garpy is actually going to take a hit there and have 2 armor remaining, as he's going to get a little pressure put on him here. Garpy rotating around, and wow. Another armor hit there as he's going to have
Crazy
1 armor
jukes.
left. And I thought that piece of armor, I thought that rocket flew away. I saw it looked weird real fast because he shot the laser and the rocket collided at the same time. But here we go. Here is the goal's going to become live. Nice shot there. Hot Mustard goes down. Now it's going to be a 1v1 Pop Trunk, and he's going to have 1 armor left here as Garpy is going to be in a bad spot because he's not going to have the position that he needs.
No, Pop Trunk standing still
There
just a moment too long, and Garpy sets this score at 4-0. 5-0. That is starting to get out of hand. Monomaniac really needs to reel it in here, play a little bit tighter on defense, and they're still looking for that first attack round. Pop Trunk may be the one to do it here. Things are starting to slip. They need to, you know, just focus, rally together, you know, pull a little bit tighter defense. Pop Trunk, if he can snag a defender on the way up here, will definitely help him towards, you know, actually landing an attack round. Oh, Zacubus, it was a slightly open shot on him, but not able to make it happen. A second shot also missing. That laser recharge is going to allow Dignitas to peek out and send quite a few rockets his way. Kawa doing a very good coverage of the right side here in case Pop Trunk does move around. And it looks like, yeah, still a salvo of rockets. But Pop Trunk, that's actually a good start. There's time still left on the clock. He's got all his armor. He killed the defender. That's a second one. This could be the first attacking round that Monomaniac can put together. Zacubus is the only defender left. And hopping on the goal right now, Pop Trunk, only one armor remaining. Can he actually get on the goal? No! Oh, that was Kawa actually at the end. Kawa landing all 3 of those shots, putting him at 7 defensive rockets.
Disheartening.
And keeping this at a perfect game so far for Dignitas, leading 5-0 at the moment.
That was actually a very disheartening round there. You know, he looked like he had the positioning. He just could not seem to capitalize on it. He had 3 armor, and Kawa just played so great. Now with Zacubus here, they want to extend this lead to a 6-0, but I'm really surprised to see Monomaniac struggling so much in this particular game here because they picked Fortress. They were confident in this pick here.
Going?
And look at this here, a nice jump. Hopefully he didn't fall into the donut hole.
He can make this jump.
Oh, this
and he's going to.
Yes, he is going to make it, but he is not going to be able to connect with anything, losing 1 armor, 2 armor. Now he's going to have just 1 armor left here. He's going to be in a bad spot, and ending that one. Felon, all 3 members of Monomaniac able to take a piece on that one there. Nice stuff indeed. And take a look at the stats, by the way. Kawa, 7 defensive rockets, 1 attack round win. So he's actually playing very good for his team right now. Zacubus hasn't really done all that much and has been struggling a little bit here. But, of course, that's what teammates are for, to pick up that slack when, you know,
carry you on their back when times are hard.
Put the Jansport on and make it happen.
Look at this right here. That'll be fun.
Yeah, well, we'll see what happens. There's a lot of unique strategies here, obviously, by Dignitas. But wait a minute, Felon's going to be in a little bit of a pickle here as he has to double back now, and now he will be in a bad spot because there's only one way to go up here, and the question is whether or not he can at least hit 1. He does manage to do so, though.
This is like Duck Hunt.
Yeah.
In Shootmania world, you just hit that jump pad over and over. Actually, we saw Spookroll, I think, doing that earlier on in one of his matches for Godlike. But that's always a tough situation when you have to keep hitting that jump pad, and they know exactly where you're coming from. It's going to be really difficult to get up there under any circumstances, and the fact that they know you're there is really difficult. Pop Trunk, Felon, and Hot Mustard in their defensive positions. We got Kawa slowly making his way up. We'll see if he can manage to snag one of these defenders early on, give himself a nice little advantage, or if he's going to have to run in the hard way and as time ticks down.
Oh, nice shot there as Felon gets taken out, though, but Pop Trunk landing 2 on Kawa. So he will have 1 armor left with 18 seconds left on the clock. That pretty much is a bad round there for Kawa, but good stuff there by MME. Still trying to do the best that they can on defense, finally showing some life in this one. Hot Mustard's going to be attacking here, and we said it time and time again, he's a great attacker, but he just has not had many opportunities to display that here against Dignitas. They've been shutting him down pretty good here in this matchup. Now, the question is, can Hot Mustard capitalize and you know, just capitalize on any mistakes that Dignitas makes at this time?
I think Monomaniac has some limited chances here as we continue on. 6-2 is a pretty hefty lead. They've got 2 attacking rounds on Mono, so you know, getting an attacking round here is going to be pretty much vital to bringing the score to 6-3. Hot Mustard with a good start there. Nice 12-meter shot to take out that first defender. We still have a couple standing, though, and time is starting to tick down. Zacubus landing a nice rocket, pushing Hot Mustard all the way back down into the pit. And he's got to work his way back up, trying to duel with Garpy over there on the side. Zacubus landing another shot. Trading. Last defender remaining. 1 armor left. Time is ticking down. Hot Mustard needs to scramble over to the goal, have a quick firefight, or try to just eliminate Garpy if he can. Oh, that may have been the open shot he was looking for, but now I think time is going to tick down. No, Garpy actually just eliminates him in time. 7-2 right now. Dignitas looking for a second map in a row to try and get into the finals against Fnatic Raidcall.
Yeah, you know what? The takeaway from that one was that one missed shot that he had. He had a him in the pit. He was looking right at him, and the shot was just a little bit to the right there. It was not connected, and that was a heartbreaker there. As Hot Mustard definitely stepped it up. We saw a little bit of that offensive prowess there that he has, but he just once again could not put it together. Now it's going to be Garpy here. As some stats for Garpy, he has 5 defensive rockets landed and 1 attack round win, so that's going to be big. And take a look at this one here.
Jump shot. Yep.
Yeah, he just gave him a haircut. There we go. Felon goes bye-bye. As wait a minute though, nice shot, 5.9 meter hit though. He is going to have 1 armor left, and he will be going up against Pop Trunk here, who actually plays gold defense pretty well, I must say.
Yeah, he does. He's usually one of those top rockets on Monomaniac. You can see he's got 5 rockets there. Garpy and Pop Trunk dueling it out. Next shot wins. 10 seconds left. We got a showdown on Fortress, and Dignitas Garpy does get eliminated. Red wins the turn there, so the score is 7-3. Mono still only a couple of chances. If they defend successfully, they still only have a couple of chances to get this attack round in, and it's going to be Pop Trunk for this attempt. Let's see if he's going to be able to do something that his teammates could not. He really just needs some kind of nice benefit to get started. If he can pick off Garpy at that super long range, of course that would be nice, but when you miss a laser, that's when the rockets come out. 6 or 7 flying right next to him there.
Yeah, the key is knowing the game mechanics. Obviously both teams do know it, but when you hear that laser go off, you know that you only have about, I think it's around 2 seconds or 3 seconds before that laser recharges once again. Here we go, another shot being taken here as about 2.5 seconds, but never mind though, Pop Trunk not able to do anything there as he gets taken out. Zacubus with 2 shots, and Kawa with the last, closing that one out in 8-3. Now, can Zacubus actually put that attack round win for his squad here? He's the only one without an attack round. Perhaps, he wants to join his friends, be like, I'm
for
cool
sure
too.
Well, yeah, if you were the only one without an attack round, wouldn't you want one? Makes sense.
Definitely.
Okay, so Zacubus could close out game number 2 right here, right now, if he can get a couple of lasers. Zacubus, I actually really like watching him play because he really uses the map terrain to its full potential. He does all the clever jumps. He's actually shown me some stuff that I've never seen on some of these maps, and he's all about, using his position, using the terrain to his advantage. There's a nice shot, open shot on Felon down in the pit, and only 2 defenders left. Both of them are actually down there. Pop Trunk actually able to get all 3 of those shots, though, and keep this alive for Monomaniac. They have a potential ability to get this attacking round, keep the match going. Felon is going to need to basically pull out a miracle here, as it's been, 20-plus rounds where they have not had an attacking round.
Yeah, this is not good for them, obviously. You don't want to go that many rounds in this matchup here against Dignitas without at least one, round that will be able to help you out on the attack front. Hot Mustard came up close a few times, but Felon, as the lead-off attacker, needs to be careful, as he is going to get some pressure from behind, though. And now Felon needs to drop back. Zacubus landing a rocket right on Felon, and he's going to miss another laser. That's just going to be very disheartening there, as Felon's going to drop around the side over here. They know exactly where he is at this time. Nice shot, though, but he does trade, and this is not going to be a good look here, as Felon gets taken out 9-4. GG's all around, and that game is going to be in the books now. Game 2 done in this matchup with MME versus Team Dignitas. I tell you, game 3 is going to be it's going to be a big one. They really need it. It's important. It is.
Yeah, so like we mentioned before, this wildcard qualifier, we had 12 teams enter. 5 of them reserved spots before the event even started, and Fnatic, Mono, and Dignitas were 3 of those teams. So I do want to point out there's no 3rd place prize. Like if Mono loses, they get nothing at all.
There's no second place
prize either. Once we get up to Fnatic in the finals, whoever does make it out of here, they have to beat Fnatic. Fnatic has to beat whoever that is, because second place is getting nothing. It's a big risk, but a big reward. If they get into the 8 groups, the 8 group teams, the minimum prizing there is $4,000. The maximum they can make is $30,000 for their team. So there's a ton of money on the line, and these semifinals are going to be very, very important for both teams. It looks like Crossroads is actually going to be the map we end up on. We're going to take a short break while that map gets set up, and on the other side, we'll be back with Game 3 in this best-of-5 series.